Welcome everyone to our ultimate endurance racing guide for the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. I'm Jeff, and in this video we'll cover three key areas. First, a detailed track guide for Hypercar, LMGT3 and LMP2. Second, our recommended cars in each category. And finally, the fundamental strategies you'll need to survive and succeed in this 24-hour marathon. We will start with the track guide for the LMGT class, driven in the Mercedes AMG. Lean back and enjoy. So now that we've looked at how LMGT3 cars handle the unique challenges of Le Mans, it's time to talk about which machines are best suited for the job. Let's move on to our hypercar recommendations. These are the machines we believe give you the best chance of success at Le Mans. First up, the Porsche 963. It offers the best outright pace and excellent energy efficiency. However, it's not the strongest on the brakes and it can be tricky to handle over long stints. Next, the Sarthe Tipo 6C, a strong performer with good pace and efficiency. This car is often a bit overlooked, but still is a solid competitor. Finally, the BMW M Hybrid V8. This car delivers solid pace, reliable energy consumption, and stands out as a true all-rounder, making it a safe and versatile choice for endurance racing. Now let's take a look at our LMGT3 recommendations. These cars each bring their own strengths and weaknesses to the 24 hours of Le Mans. Starting with the Ferrari 296 GT3. It delivers the best one-lap pace and warms at cold tyres quickly. However, tyre management isn't its strongest suit and energy consumption is relatively high. Next, the Lexus RCF GT3. A solid performer with good pace, excellent tyre management and strong long-run consistency. The trade-off is that it warms cold tyres more slowly and energy use is also on the higher side. Finally, the Ford Mustang GT3. This car offers good pace, the best tyre management in the class, and reliable energy consumption. Like the Lexus, it takes longer to bring cold tyres up to temperature, but once they're in the window, it's a very dependable choice. So, we've covered our recommended cars in Hypercar and LMGT3, highlighting their strengths and weaknesses. Now let's shift gears and focus at LMP2. This class may not have the headline pace of Hypercar, but it's the backbone of endurance racing. Fast, consistent, and highly competitive. To succeed here, you'll need a clear understanding of how these machines tackle the Circuit de la Sarthe. Let's dive into the LMP2 Trackguide. conclude, I'll look at how LMP2 cars handle the Circuit de la Sarthe. But racing for 24 hours isn't just about driving lines, it's also about managing resources. In endurance racing, two factors stand above both others: fuel and energy consumption, and tyre strategy. Let's break down how to balance these elements to stay competitive or race long. Now let's break down the strategy side of endurance racing at Le Mans. With 56 tyres available across the 24 hours, managing fuel and tyre usage is absolutely critical. In Hypercar, you're looking at 35 stints and 12 laps each. Energy use averages 8.3% per lap, so efficiency is key. Tyre allocation typically means 6 triple stints and 8 double stints. The choice of compound is crucial. Hards can be a solid daytime option while softs may work at night, but their durability must be carefully weighed. Mediums sit in between, offering balance depending on conditions. For LMP2, the race plan involves 33 stints and 12 laps each, with fuel consumption around 6.25 litres per lap. Tyre management usually allows for 5 triple stints and 9 double stints. Consistency and clean traffic handling are the priorities here. Finally, in LMGT3, you'll face 31 stints of 11 laps each, with energy use again at 9.09% per lap. Tyre allocation typically comes down to 3 triple stints and 11 double stints. Careful planning is needed to balance pace with tyre longevity, especially in the cooler night hours. Last but not least, let's kick things off with the fastest and most advanced machines on the grid. Hypercars set the tone of Le Mans, combining cutting-edge technology with blistering pace. To master them, you'll need to understand exactly how they behave around the Circuit de la Sarthe. So let's dive into the Hypercar Trackguide. that's it for our endurance guide to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. We covered the track, the recommended cars, and the key strategies for fuel and tyre management. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more racing content, and share this video with your teammates. Drop your questions or your own tips in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on track.